my little sister. My little sister is a cute little kid. She's like this tall. She's in second standard. She loves animals. So one fine day, while she was out grazing her horses, she goes missing. And the next thing I hear is she was drugged, raped for 8 days, and murdered by animals who call themselves humans. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Now the word feminism, it means that women are fighting for the rights that they deserve. What rights? Rights to equality, rights to equal wages, and the right to live independently. Now, in my view, the right that they need the most is the right to safety. Safety in their own country, their own village, even in their own house. But the recent turn of events has been a slap to the face of not just feminists, to every Indian. Now what I'm about to say is so taboo that you only speak about it when something unspeakable happens. Rape, a 4-letter word that nobody wants to hear. A 4-letter word that has brought a nation to a standstill. A nation where 8-year-olds are treated as meat and the hands of corruption cradle those rapists and let them walk free. It is sad to know that the rape conviction rate in India is only 27%. And this is exactly why the rapists aren't afraid to go to court while the victims are. Now why rape? Because she wanted it. How? She wore a mini skirt. Now in a democratic country like India, are you supposed to wear a mini skirt? We are a land of culture and values, and you are not supposed to wear a mini skirt. And if a woman happens to wear a mini skirt, that means she wants to be raped. She left her house at 11 p.m. Which Indian sanskari girl would leave her house at 11 p.m.? Let alone 11 p.m., 11 a.m. Are you supposed to? Her life should be behind the 4 kitchen walls serving her husband. And if a woman happens to leave her house at 11, what does that mean? It means she wants to be raped. She had alcohol. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make something very clear. Alcohol is only for men. It's written on the bottle. Read it next time. If you happen to see a woman drinking alcohol, it means she wants to be raped. She has male friends. It's the 21st century. Are you supposed to have male friends? I'm not even going to say what that means. We all know the answer. What does that mean? She wants to be raped. I'll tell you something. The other day I was at home, weekend, jobless. A jobless bachelor sitting at home, switching between apps, Facebook, WhatsApp and YouTube, and I come across this video. Now this video is, probably most of you have seen, rape culture in Haryana, how it's consensual. Now I go through the video and this one part of the video struck me, where a kid says that if a girl does this and smiles at you, it means that she wants to be raped. Now how does a kid know what's right or wrong? Let me tell you. He's being influenced by the people around him and by the media. Let's take movies for example. Wanna be my chammak challo? One. I chikni chameli chupke akeli. 2. Ab karunga tere saath gandi baat. Now a child listening to all these songs, what would he think? Like, you can call women all these names. They are absolutely fine. Clearly they are loving it in the movies. So just like if a girl says no, run behind her, stalk her, do a daredevil stunt, talk to her forcefully in front of her friends, sneak up on her in her house in the middle of the night and propose her, and the very next day, she's going to say yes. So if love can be forced, so can sex. It's clear. Now I don't think a segment of our population know what consent means. Now consent's dictionary meaning is asking for permission and coming to a mutual agreement. Now this means if a girl says no to sex, it means no. It's not maybe. It's not 50% yes, 50% no. It's not 75% yes, 25% no. It's not like if I force her to do it, she will eventually love it because she's just too shy to admit it. A no means no, and it's still a no even if your wife says no. Now, what is this? Like, whose fault is this? Whose fault is this? It's the fault of victim. Let me tell you something. It's never the fault of victim. Not if she was drunk, not if she was naked, not if she was a sex worker, not if she was a life partner, not if she was queer, not if she was seeking asylum, not if she was like asking for help. It's never her fault. It's not even a fault even if the victim was a male. It's always the fault of rapists. Now, how do you change this? How can we change this? We have the power to speak. Now, the power of speech can move nations, make nations, and break nations. So, I request all of you to stand up and speak up. Speak till your voice is heard in every part of the nation. Speak till the politicians can't ignore you. Speak till you're heard. Speak till something like this doesn't happen to someone among us. Speak till there is change, because change is dire, demanding, and desperate. Thank you.